Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Today's story comes from Amy's Café on Main Street in downtown Brattleboro, Vermont, where Brattleboro police received a report of a physical altercation inside the bakery. Brattleboro police responded with multiple officers and found a man bleeding from the head, so they immediately called for EMS to the scene to treat him. After a short investigation, it was revealed that there had been a fight between a store employee and the injured man over the man refusing to leave the premises.
I disagree with a little flyer that was in there, and it's sort of just jokingly crumpled it up. Amy didn't like that, so she's got problems, so she started yelling at me. So I said, you really need to not do that. I'm a customer. I don't like she's screaming at me in front of people. So I said, maybe I made you do that. I said, you're easily manipulated. I said a couple of things she didn't like. He came out from behind the counter, grabbed me, said, get out. I said, fine, I'll get out. But then he smashed me into the door. He grabbed me viciously. And I said, dude, I'm military. You don't want to fight me because I don't want to fight back. I will hurt you. I was calm enough to say that. So then he took that as a threat and just started wailing on me with his hand, beat me. I saw flashes of light. Then he knocked me down. I hurt my elbows on the ground. Then he took my hand and he was smashing it into that piece of granite right there. My whole head is numb now. I may have a head injury. The bleeding is because he did not have it illegal. It's illegal to have the breast knuckles, but he uses the drink for that.
While physically removing the man from the store, things escalated and resulted in a serious injury.
We'll talk. Hi, Hank. Hank, behave yourself. I mean it. Yes, I'm deeply injured, Hank. Hank, I don't want to set Hank off. He's a war veteran. No, I'm not kidding, Hank. No, Hank, this one. I love Hank. This one.
I was able to get a comment from the victim.
Yeah, I don't look too good today, but I look a lot worse. I this was about 2 or 3 days ago that one of the employees, and I think I'm allowed to say this, at Amy's, it's public knowledge. I have to be careful because I have a lot of friends, and I'm a minister, street minister, so it's very difficult for me to toe the line between being extraordinarily angry that I was beaten almost to death a couple days ago. So the extent of the damages: several lacerations on the face here, some stitches masterfully applied at the hospital, and sutures. Pardon me, that's the proper word, and severe concussion. Well, not severe concussion, mild concussion, but severe enough to increase my memory loss from the first time this happened a few years ago. So it was done by someone who it's public knowledge. I don't want to repeat his name. He is a very good friend of mine. If he hears me saying this, he'll be angry, but I don't really care at this point after what he did to me. But someone I have loved for many, many years and who have mentored out of at least try to keep his head above water, as he puts it, from drug addiction, that sort of thing. The man is, I will say, and it's public knowledge as well, that he is fully, almost 100% indigenous. He's of the Chippewa or the Ojibwa Nation, depending on who you talk to, but it's the same tribe. And he has grown up, of course, as most indigenous individuals in this country, with a lot of trouble in his life. And he was doing extremely well with a job, and had quit doing those things that are killing the rest of my friends in this town. And you and I know Hank and I agree on that. It's just, anyway. But he did a lot of damage, and I believe that he's going to probably have to serve some time for it. And I'm going to do my best to make sure that he gets the healing he needs as well.
After EMS took the man to the hospital in an ambulance, police placed the employee under arrest for aggravated assault with no incident.
What happened?
Kenny was asked to leave Amy's Bakery repeatedly, and he refused, and then decided to get somewhat aggressive with both Amy and myself, and I physically removed him.
I was able to get a comment from Sergeant Cable of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On March 6th, Brattleboro Police responded to a business on Putney Road for an assault that occurred. Investigating officers were able to identify the suspect in the assault. He was arrested and charged with aggravated assault. He was later released on court-ordered conditions and to appear at court at a later date.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com.